Hey everybody, I sure do miss being with you, but I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I'm sending all my love to Amy and Alan, Bryce, Sydney and Avery, Derek and Sarah, and Addison and Brooks. I'll be thinking of you every day. I love you very much. Merry Christmas.
Hello everyone, it's Gita or Pa Chip, whichever you choose. Merry Christmas. We're sorry we cannot travel to Atlanta this year, so we decided to shoot a little video with Christmas wishes to everyone in the family. But we also decided we were going to try to make it a little bit fun. And as you can see here, I'm enjoying a glass of eggnog. And if you're very perceptive, you see this very special glass, and you should understand that most of our family has really enjoyed the Griswold family vacation Christmas, or Griswold Christmas vacation, whatever it is, the movie with Chevy Chase. It's probably about 20 years old. And if you're familiar with that movie at all, which we all enjoy, and by the way, Derek gave me this for Christmas, for a birthday present, this glass features very prominently in the movie. So I'm going to take a break here just for a second and show you a clip from the movie that obviously features this glass.
Oh, that's an RV. Yeah. I borrowed it off a buddy of mine. He took my house, I took the RV. It's a good-looking vehicle, ain't it?
Yeah, it's so nice parked in the driveway.
Yeah, it sure does. But don't you go falling in love with it now, because we're taking it with us when we leave here next month.
So I hope you noticed the glass from that little scene from the movie. But the fun actually continues, because if you remember from the movie, Chevy Chase was obsessed with decorating his house with all sorts of lights. And what you need to understand, particularly the grandchildren, is there is a neighborhood here very close by that has taken this to a whole new level. They've not only decorated the house or a few houses for Christmas, but the whole neighborhood is decorated. So when the sun goes down in a few minutes, we're going to go by there and do a little walkthrough, a quick walkthrough, and create some video that I think should be a lot of fun for the grandkids. Again, Merry Christmas to everyone. Okay, here we are at that little neighborhood that I mentioned a little while ago that has gone bonkers regarding Christmas lights and decorations. It's a fairly small neighborhood with a cul-de-sac. You can see at the very big, at the end back there, there's some cars. Usually there's a lot of traffic here. In fact, a couple of years ago, we had a TV station from Jacksonville, local TV station, come here and video some of this stuff. So what I'm going to do is walk down the street, stop a little bit every now and then just to let you see what maybe some detail, because I'm concerned that if I just keep walking, it's going to be sort of a blur. So this is the beginning of the cul-de-sac. You see the dolphins there. Of course, you see the house and all sorts of other decorations. So as we move into the entranceway, you see traffic here. Not as much as there typically is. It's a little later in the evening, but typically there's a lot of traffic in and out of here for people to see. This is really the spectacular presentation of Christmas lights. Now you can see here at the beginning of this cul-de-sac, you see that there's an archway, which is not a house, not part of a house. It's just part of the neighborhood. You have to drive or walk through it as you go into the cul-de-sac here to see what is all about here, the Christmas lights. So again, I'm going to stop right here. You see this beginning house, and of course you see some flamingos pulling a sleigh. Obviously very Christmassy in terms of the island here. Now we're walking under the archway, again looking down the cul-de-sac. You see cars coming in and out of here, usually more traffic than not. Look across the street here, and then we keep going down the street. Hopefully I don't get run over. This house here, very well decorated. You see the candy canes. Again, you see dolphins there. That seems to be a theme here. Looking down the way, really just a lot of lights, and you'd have to stop and spend some time here in order to identify some of these individual pieces and some of the display here, what you see. So I'm going to move on down. There's some more spectacular stuff down this way. Again, as I walk, you can see both sides of the street. And I'm going to, well, first of all, look at the candy canes, the tall ones, as we approach this particular house and the candy canes. And I'm wondering what this thing is right here. Looks like a table of some kind. Of course, you've got Santa and the sleigh right there. Of course, all the lights on the grass. One of the things that's always sort of amazed me here is they not only decorate the trees, you know, in the house and the gutter and all of that. You see the trees there. But they spend a lot of time and effort decorating the grass. So let's see what this is all about. And I think I know. It's a train. See the train moving? And there's one up top. That's unbelievable that they would have a little neighborhood there. You see the train going through a little tunnel or whatever. You see the train on the back side underneath the one on the top level. It's coming around. And here it comes. In the front yard of all places. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And of course in the back there you see the little houses and everything. Maybe a train station over here. And of course you see lights everywhere, including lights on the grass all the way into maybe not the complete backyard, but a lot of it here. Looking back this way, of course, you see all of the lights to the beginning of the cul-de-sac. Looking this way, again, the train. And we move further. Of course, hard to see this in the dark, but it's a Christmas dog, right? He appears to be happy. Now we move this way. I'm going to walk a little quicker here because this house sort of, compared to the rest, didn't go all in. It's sort of all white trim around the house and a little bit of white on the trees here, the palm trees, and some deer. Okay, we're moving on from the White House and the white deer on to, I think, the only other house in the neighborhood that's going to rival the one with the trains. So, let's take a look here. I want you to look over the shrubs at this creature in between the two snowmen back there. Big tall guy, maybe 10 or 12 feet tall, flapping his wings like a dinosaur or something. Absolutely amazing. So as we approach this yard, you can see all of the decorations, typical decorations for shrubs and trees. A lot of little figurines and characters. You see snowmen piled on each other. More of the little guys here all along the front. If you can see all the way down, you have little characters, right? Snowman there. I'm not sure what that guy is, but what you really need to check out is that guy flapping his wings back there. If you can see it, it's a little dark, but you see he's pink and green. He's got massive wings that are sort of flapping, and he's looking at me. Very, very strange what that guy is. And then you see a whole string of little characters there, sort of in the middle. Big snowman there, a lot of little ones around him. But then, as you look toward the middle of the yard there, you see some sort of action figure there, obviously a large snowman mixed in with the little characters and all the trees and everything behind them. But then as we continue here, and I'm going to stop so that you can get a good view of this, you see Star Wars characters back there. You see, I guess that's Chewbacca with the Santa Claus suit on. That's Yoda. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without Darth Vader and the lightsaber. And then a little further back, toward the middle of the yard, you see the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and, yeah, the other little guy from the movie. And then behind it, a whole row of trees, of shrubs decorated the house. More little characters. All along the front here, characters. Along, of course, there are lights here, as you can see, looking back all around the perimeter. And then, of course, there's a Grinch, but, you know, he looks like he's enjoying Christmas with the Santa Claus suit. All sorts of little people. A dog, a little dinosaur holding a gift. An incredible variety of characters. All sorts of lights on the house, the shrubbery, that sort of thing. All the way back to maybe part of that is the garage, I'm not sure. Snowmen, more lights along the driveway. Absolutely incredible. There's a flying pig right there. You see that pink character hanging in the tree, supposed to be flying. And you see more decorations here. So I'm going to look all the way down to the end of the cul-de-sac. I'm not going to be going down there, but I'm going to be turning and going across the street and going back the other way along the other side of the street. And you'll see a lot of decorations here. Nothing quite as spectacular as this guy. That's just incredible. Of course, people stopping, taking pictures, taking video, just amazed at what these people have done here with all of these lights. And of course, you know, you see this yard, a lot of tree decorations, some big guys, big characters. Here's a Christmas tree. There are a couple of dogs, not bulldogs, but look like dachshunds. There's another one, and of course, there's Santa. And as we look back into the back end of this other small cul-de-sac that branches off the main one here, you can see a lot of decorations there in that house. And then as we move across this entranceway, we see a lot of shrubbery here that's decorated. Absolutely amazing. But as we look up and to our left, you can see the yard with the trains. Absolutely amazing. Here we have more Santa Claus characters, more tree lights, and lights on the grass. Absolutely amazing that you decorate the grass, as I pointed out earlier. And this looks like sort of like a manger scene without a manger. And there's baby Jesus with Joseph and Mary. And we continue up the street back to the beginning. And I'll give you a view here back towards the way that we came. And this is the house with the train. Obviously that car is stopping to look. It's absolutely amazing. Sometimes you get too close, you can't really appreciate it. You need to sort of back off and see what it looks like from a distance. So we'll move on past the snowman and the tree, and we're at the area of the candy canes again. Absolutely amazing, and you can hear the train over there in the background. So we'll make our way here past some tree or shrubbery decorations and tree decorations as we move back to the entranceway to conclude this Christmas light tour. I'm going to turn around and give you a slightly different angle here of that spectacular house there with the train, and then all the way down here looking back at all of the lights, the candy canes. Absolutely amazing. So now we'll just continue to make our way out. You can see the archway there as we make our way out to the entrance. I'll give you one last look, sort of at a distance here, looking toward the end. So this is the end of the Christmas light show. We certainly hope that you've enjoyed it. It's really spectacular. Sometimes you'll have to come down here and visit us so that you can see it in person. But in any event, I hope you enjoyed this video of it. And again, if I can just get out of here without being run over, I think I'll be very appreciative. So, sorry we can't join you in Atlanta this Christmas, but have a very, very Merry Christmas. That's the end of this video.